So today, we're going to dive into a key part of modern manners. It's really all about social grace and, elegant communication. We are talking about pronouns, but not as some big debate. Instead, let's think of them as a skill, a new and really valuable tool for your social toolkit. And this quote? This really gets to the heart of our entire explainer today. We're coming at this from a place of politeness and poise, framing it as a simple act of courtesy that just elevates our interactions and makes people feel truly seen and respected. This is such a great way to think about it, because society is always adapting its etiquette to new realities, right? The telephone was this brand new invention that needed its own set of manners. And in that exact same way, being thoughtful about pronouns is simply the next evolution in showing respect and consideration. All right, so let's jump in and frame this as exactly what it is, a new social grace. And we're going to start with the fundamentals, just to make sure we're all on the same page. First things first, let's get super clear about what we're talking about here. We're not talking about I or you. The real art is in how we speak about someone in the third person. That's where this small detail, this little extra bit of thoughtfulness, really makes all the difference. So here are a few of the common sets you might come across. You're probably really familiar with the first three, and you'll notice the singular they is totally standard now. You might also see what are called neo-pronouns, like ze or z. And for those, both her and zer rhyme with dear. Just seeing them here helps build that familiarity. Okay, so why does this seemingly small act of courtesy matter so much? Well, as you're about to see, the impact goes way beyond just being nice.
And this is a really important point. While using the right pronouns is definitely polite,
It's also wonderfully practical. This isn't just about feelings, it's about making sure our communication is consistently clear, accurate, and respectful. And here's the real impact. Using the correct pronouns shows a fundamental level of respect. It avoids that awful feeling of being dismissed or mischaracterized. And on a practical level, just think how useful it is for names like Alex, Jordan, or Taylor. It just takes all the guesswork out of it. And ultimately, this little habit helps create a much more welcoming environment for absolutely everyone. Now for the best part. Let's get you set up with a practical toolkit, some simple, elegant scripts and strategies so you can navigate literally any situation with absolute confidence and poise. Let's start with you. The goal is to share your own pronouns in a way that feels graceful, that sets a welcoming tone, and just makes the whole thing feel totally effortless. Here's how. Okay, here are two fantastic, super simple options. The first one is a really straightforward way to share yours. The second is more of a gentle invitation. See how it opens the door for someone else to share, but doesn't demand it? It's all about making it feel natural. But what if someone asks you and you just rather not share? A simple, "Thank you for asking, please use my name," is a perfectly graceful and totally clear reply. Remember, you are never, ever obligated to share. Now, here's a dilemma we've probably all been in. You're in a situation where asking just feels kind of awkward or maybe even inappropriate, but you still want to be respectful. So what do you do? Well, the answer is beautifully simple. Just use their name. It's always correct, it's always respectful, and it's always a neutral and elegant choice. No guesswork required. All right, let's talk about something that is absolutely going to happen because it happens to literally everyone. You slip up. It's okay. The key is not to panic or overthink it. The real grace is in the recovery. So here is the 3-step playbook for a flawless recovery. 1, correct yourself. Just a quick, sorry, they said. 2, a single brief apology is all you need. And 3, this is the most important part, move on. Don't make it a big thing. The goal is just to fix the error, not to derail the entire conversation. Okay, so you've got the personal toolkit down pat. Now let's level up and explore a more advanced skill, how to subtly and effectively support other people. The most elegant way to be an ally is often the most subtle. You can actually model the correct usage without ever sounding like you're giving a lecture. It makes your support feel natural and affirming rather than corrective. Let's play out a little scene. Imagine you know that your colleague Nicole uses they, them pronouns, but another colleague just used his. And here's how you can respond. Instead of a direct, awkward correction, you just model the right pronoun in your reply. Lovely, they always choose the chicest reads. It's a gentle, seamless reinforcement that keeps the conversation flowing. Easy, right?
And this same idea applies to our general language too. We can so easily elevate our speech by swapping out some of those older gendered terms for more refined and inclusive ones. I mean, instead of ladies and gentlemen, doesn't distinguished guests just sound so much more modern and elegant?
So let's pull all of this together into a final, memorable standard, a simple checklist for empathy and poise that you can take with you anywhere. Here it is, your cheat sheet. On the one hand, do use a name as your default setting, do correct your own mistakes briefly, and do reinforce other people's pronouns naturally. And on the other hand, don't pressure anyone to share, and please, don't turn a simple slip-up into a huge spectacle. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Modern etiquette isn't about memorizing a huge list of rigid rules. It's about making empathy a visible, active part of how we treat each other. It's a small habit, a thoughtful choice, that has a truly outsized impact on making everyone feel seen and, of course, respected.